Gee, never thought I'd be seeing the day that I would actually be doing a Let's Play on a game that is actually on the Wii U and not something that's ported over to the Switch. Hey guys, it's Gum here and we are starting a new Let's Play and that game is on, Sonic Lost World for the Wii U. And just using the Wii U, I'm using the Wii U gamepad, and that's what my controller will be throughout all of this here. However, I wanted to do it with a Wiimote, but the only way I could have done that is if I was doing the co-op mode in the two-player co-op mode in this. But I don't have anyone with me, so Wii U gamepad it is. Yes, and I'm talking about the thing that the two-player mode down there, and which I can't select because we only have one option, and that's starting a new game. So actually, I just remembered, if you stay on the title screen long enough, you get a little CG cutscene. Any second now. There it is. Ah, crud. I accidentally hit one of the... crud. I accidentally hit one of the buttons on the Wii U gamepad. I should have just left it down and then put it... Oh well. Good thing to take note of for later. And now on to actually start the game off here with new game. And if by bumpy, I mean just drop us off in the first level and then just watch Tails fly off. Like that. Alright, so let's get into this here, and this game came out in October of 2013, and it then eventually got re-released on Steam for the PC in 2015, and this also did get released on the 3DS back alongside the Wii U version, which is the version I'm playing right now. So just like I did with Colors and Generations, I'm going to be playing through the console levels first, and then and then I'll be doing the 3DS levels and just do both final boss fights. Alright, so that's how this will work here, and I'm also playing the most up-to-date patch in here, so one up So we should get 1-ups from every 100 rings we collect. Because otherwise, I would have to just grind out stage over and over again to get lives. But we also need to grind out for flickies in order to progress through the game. Yeah, kind of similar element to Sonic Unleashed, where you have to collect Sun and Moon medals. At least for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions. For the Wii versions and PlayStation 2 versions, you don't have to do that. And of course there are red rings to collect as well. So I'll try to collect as many as I can. You do get something for getting every red ring in each world. So yeah. And even if I don't get all of them, I'll still be able to show off what you get for getting all of them. For both Wii U and 3DS version. But yeah, anyway, it's the gameplay here we got. Here it's not boost gameplay, it's more of a parkour gameplay here. Which, it has much more emphasis on platforming, and it's kind of like a Mario clone. Basically, Sonic took some inspiration from Mario, which I don't think is a bad thing. Like, you could take level themes and environments as that, but and also have different gameplay in mind. But I guess they figured after generations, and they were like, I think we're kind of done with the boost formula, so we decided to change it up for the next game, and they did. And what I entered there was a gold pipe cannon there, and have to get all the numbers. Well, I don't have to, but if you get them all, you'll get a 1-up. But apparently people were like, we're not done with the boost. We don't want this. We wanted the boost gameplay. But nah. And due to the backlash, they went back to it and there it is. There's the red ring. Went back to it in forces and took this game's engine and turned it into that. But yeah, that's a story for another time. But you may have also noticed I picked up the laser wisp, but I didn't use it because I was trying to find the red rings, and I got 4 out of 5. Not bad for a start. I did do a little bit of practice before, like prior to doing this game, but yeah, so far I've only played like the first 3 worlds, so that's it.
Container he tossed off his eggmobile. Wait a minute, just the one? Weak. I would have gotten them all back by now.
Save the rest of them.
But
I hate to think what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
I'm on it.
Yeah, well, say this right now, I guess the story of this game's kind of the weakest part of the game. I mean, there were points of the story here and there that I do enjoy, but not sure about this. But for the most part, it's kind of the weakest part of the game. Although I do prefer it over Force's story. So here we are in the hub world now, and see, like, we need to collect flickies. We need to collect 100 in order to get access to the stage and then go to the next world. And by the way, since I'm playing this on the Wii U, I can do this. Use the Wii U gamepad to control. But here, basically, I'll quickly show this off here. So like, on the Wii U gamepad screen here, as you can see, you have like a little world map here, and I can use my finger to view the whole thing, to spin it around. And then, all the icons aren't up there now, and if I switch this, I get the gameplay on here, and yeah, that's how that works. I'm not gonna be doing, but yeah, I won't be doing this thing anymore here. I just wanted to show that off, and I'll show off the Wii U gamepad again later on here, but I just had to get that out of the way to show you how I'm doing this here. And also, oh wait, it's still a cutscene. Okay, yeah, there is.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badniks. Woo! Instant army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world alone. You are quiet. Yes, I conquered you, didn't I? And with your help, I'll not only rule the world, I'll finally destroy that blue nuisance sign. Once the little hedgehog destroyed. Yeah. I feel like destroying something. That's what I like about you, Zaz. Always ready for a fight. Even before you know what you're fighting. You bet. Bring it on and I'll rip it up. We will lose. Something about all that.
Okay, well, I kind of forgot what I was saying before the cutscene started, but oh well, maybe I'll remember it later. Oh yeah, right. Me on the bottom. Also, yeah, one more thing on the Wii U gamepad screen. Here's, you get this little map of the course and how far you are in it too. So there's that. And so, okay, I won't be showing the Wii U gamepad screen anymore, and yeah. Also pretty simple, you just use the control stick to move, A to jump, and then you can even do like a double jump if as well, if there's no enemy to lock onto. And there's a run button where you have to press the right trigger to run. So, yeah, people think that giving Sonic a run button is kind of stupid, but I don't really mind it. It does kind of help to not use the run button in like the sections with small platforming, like some of the 2D sections, I guess. And here we have access to a new Wisp. That's asteroid, and right, you have to build up your asteroid to getting stuff here, and you can only to get into those places. And there we go. I remembered having trouble getting that red ring the first time. But yeah, it's also the game that first introduced the Deadly Six. And I know quite a lot of people hate them, but personally, I quite like the Deadly Six. They're not too amazing or anything, but I like the Babylon Rogues better. But yeah, for what they are, they're pretty alright in this game. I do like how they're written much better in the IDW comics, especially Zavok. He's like just a great in those. So yeah, and pretty much like every even number act, you have like a little mini boss, a little boss fight with one of the Deadly Six. So like this first one here we have is Zaz. And he has this like little small moon with that he rides on and just spews out stars. So, and I forgot about the opening completely. And yeah, and I have no rings. Yeah, and another thing too about the homing attacks, you have to build up a homing attack. Yeah, because like you have to build it up, otherwise to like wait for the reticles to be fully, be completely there, and like have like multiple reticles around the first one, and that till it's filled up, and then you're good. And yeah, you can also press the left trigger to do a spin dash. And of course, I did mention you could play this game did get released on PC, but you could probably use like an Xbox controller or something. But I don't have. But yeah, I don't have any ways up the PC version with me, so that's why I'm doing the Wii U version. Yeah, there we go. Took on. Now we finished up Zaz, and there's one deadly six per world we go through. So, and as well, starting off here, that is. Okay, no cutscene this time. And another thing too is that I never played this game when it first came out. I did have a Wii U when the game first came out, but yeah, because the only games I really had at the time were. Oh, alright, this is where I have to. Here, a little mini game you can use to get flickies. Darn. So, let's see here. I won't do these too often, but I'll at least show at least a few couple off. Then these things were those Circus Tent games were removed in the PC version, so you can't even play them in that version. So this is a few exclusive things you get in the Wii U version compared to the PC version, as well as some DLC, which I'm not going to be able to show because I never got it. But I'll at least mention what it is at some point. Boing. Boing. Yeah, got about 300 flickies from that. So, that's nice. And the Circus Tent's gone. And there's another one over there, but I don't have enough red rings yet. So I'm just going to next act. This one's all underground in. So, and Spin Dash here is also infinite as long as you hold the trigger. So, that's cool. Oh, but yeah, you may not all. It's one of the things some people just do. Like this is how they play Lost World. Just hold down the Spin Dash button, even though you may not always want to do that because you may need to go kill some enemies to get flickies or even go for the red rings. And sure, that's probably what speedrunners do just by holding down the Spin Dash button. But oh shoot! No problem. I'm just running on through healing. Yeah. Yeah, but no, I don't know what I was saying there, but yeah, you saw me use the laser wisp, and it operates pretty much the same as it did in Colors. But yeah, I'll say this right now: the wisp weren't really needed in this game, but they could have done without it. But well, it is what it is. At least they weren't in Frontiers, because that was like the first mainline Sonic game to not have them in them. Yeah, I mean there was like some triggerable dialogue with Sonic saying that could probably call Yakko and Planet Wisp with this thing. I think it's referring to like one of the towers in Ria Island. So that's probably what I'm guessing what that dialogue's supposed to mean. So. The way you have them mentioned in there, but not actually in the game, which I'm perfectly fine with. If they do ever bring the Wisp back in a later game down the road, I'm honestly we'll be okay with it. Okay, yeah. So this is how the parkour works here. You just wall run, and you can even just climb up walls or just run up walls easily, but you have to have some momentum in order to build up speed to do it. And little mini animal capsule here because yeah, we are going to need to collect quite a good amount of flickies, and I think you need 5,000 to reach the end of the game. I mean, so we do need to get quite a bit in here, and we could also get some off camera to save us some time, but oh well. No, but anyway, cat bell. It's not actually a cat bell, but it just kind of reminds me of one from like Mario 3D World, which game did come out around the time 3D World did. It's so so it's no surprise there. So yeah, too bad there's wasn't like some actual Mario DLC levels in these, but I mean there was kind of one, but I'll get to that at some point down the road. But yeah, get tons of things here just by running into these little things. And yeah, there's no rankings in this. Well, there kind of is, but I'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, basically, yeah, after you beat a level, you get access to another circus tent. No, you get access to the time attack, and that's where the rankings are for this. But I'm not gonna be doing the time attacks. It's mainly because it was the same level as before, or so. Wait, pretty much, yeah, they're just the same level. So, I'm like, what is the point when I'm just boring? I have no idea where Tails went, unless they both went. Oh, okay, so just one of them fell. No, that's what it was, okay. Fine. Yeah, just out of the way here, and almost got all the balloons. What is that? 326, and yeah, so it's not bad. So I guess from here going forward, I'll probably just do those circus tents off camera, to save us a little time, so we can focus on the main game here.
Hey, I've been looking for you, Baldy McNosehair. We're your friends.
Friends? These are nobody's friends. They are the deadly six, and they are your worst enemies. Zaz, show this blue pest how you do things up here. With pleasure. I'll be itching for a fight all day.
I think you're itching because you need a bath.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna mess you up! I'd love to stay and watch him disassemble you, but I have business to attend to. I know the perfect spot to take care of you.
That's funny, because I know the perfect spot to kick you.
That's probably one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. I just love that line where he's like, I think you're itching because you need a bath. And it's like, and Zaz just, wow, it's like so confused. Yeah, but I haven't mentioned this yet, but I'm kind of one of those few people who are a little bit more gentle towards contact and grabs writing. So I don't think the writing in some of these later games is that bad, but I do understand why people would hate them. So that's kind of one reason. I mean, like Forces, there wasn't really too many points here or there where I was like, yeah, that's an enjoyable part that I like. Well, unlike this game where there are a few parts in the story that I do find enjoyable. Or like, yeah, even though I didn't play the game when it first came out, I did watch the cutscenes when the game first came out. So I am probably more familiar with the story of this game than I am with the actual levels. So that has to count for something. But yeah, we've pretty much coming to the end of the first world here, which is Windy Hill. totally does look a lot like Green Hill in a way, which personally, yeah, I don't really mind. I just kind of view this as like the same as like Emerald Hill, Angel Island, and Palm Tree Panic. That's kind of honestly what I view this as basically. Okay, so yeah, it has like a completely different area here from a completely different area from what it was before, or not just a knockoff of Green Hill. Oh right, I had to jump and do that. I was just doing this, but yeah, whoa, but it doesn't quite feel the same as before. But yeah, there was also like tons of sheep throughout this level that can kind of bounce off of. But yeah, Asteroid here sure is no right wisp they added. It's not the only one wisp they added. There was a couple exclusive wisps that. Now this was actually the red ring I was thinking of, not the one from before that required the asteroid wisp. But yeah, well, matters is I got it. But yeah, but yeah, and also yeah, throughout the levels where you're going to fight one of the Deadly Six, you can hear them talking every now and then. And now you have to chase after good old Zaz here. Yeah, but yeah, there are also people that don't quite fully remember all their names, except for I guess Zavok, since he's the main one of the main Deadly Six out of all of them. But yeah, I was kind of like that too, but I eventually figured out, okay, hey, this one's named that, and that one's name is that. And obviously they all start with Z. Yeah, 2 fully charged homing attacks, and then that's it. And then, yeah, each zone has 4 acts in it, and yeah, each even number 1 is a boss fight at the end.
Alright, we good to go or what, Tails?
I built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah,
And reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look,